Welcome, basketball fans. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a player whose light burns brighter with every challenge she faces. A player who has captivated basketball fans with her skill, her confidence, her charisma, and her unrelenting drive to win. A player who has not only changed the game on the court, but has also changed the conversation off it. This is Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, a name that represents beauty, boldness, and belief. Her journey is not just about basketball. It's about identity, empowerment, and courage. The courage to be unapologetically yourself in a world that often misunderstands confidence, power, and pride. From her earliest days in Baltimore, Maryland, Angel Reese embodied toughness and determination. Baltimore is a city that shapes its people with grit and heart, and that's exactly what Angel carried with her. She grew up in a family that loved the game. Her mother, Angel Reese Sr., was a standout player herself, and her brother Julian also chased basketball dreams of his own. The court wasn't just a place for Angel, it was home. From a young age, she learned that the game rewards those who work hardest when no one is watching. Whether it was dribbling drills in the driveway or long evenings shooting until her arms ached, Angel developed her craft with purpose. She was determined to not just play basketball, she wanted to dominate it. At St. Francis Academy, Angel quickly rose to prominence as one of the nation's best high school players. Her combination of athleticism, intelligence, and versatility made her nearly unstoppable. She could rebound like a center, move like a guard, and finish around the rim with poise and power. Her presence commanded attention. By the time she graduated, she had been named a McDonald's All-American, a Jordan Brand Classic participant, and a top 5 national recruit. Yet, even then, Angel's confidence wasn't rooted in accolades. It was built from preparation, discipline, and the lessons her city taught her. Baltimore molded her into someone who never backed down, who always stood tall no matter the circumstances. When she chose to play for the University of Maryland, it felt like a homecoming, the local star staying close to her roots. But even the most promising journeys come with unexpected detours. During her freshman season, Reese faced a significant setback when she fractured her right foot. The injury sidelined her for much of the season, forcing her to watch from the bench as her teammates competed. For many young athletes, that kind of obstacle can shake your confidence. But for Angel, it became a turning point. She used that time to grow mentally, to study the game, to reflect on what she wanted from her basketball future. She came back stronger, sharper, and more determined. Still, something inside her knew she needed a new environment, a place that matched her energy, her passion, and her ambition. And when she made the decision to transfer to Louisiana State University, it was a move that changed everything, not just for her, but for the landscape of women's college basketball. Under Coach Kim Mulkey, Angel Reese didn't just find a team. She found a home that celebrated her personality, her fire, and her flair. From her first moments in Baton Rouge, fans could feel that something special had arrived. Angel played with an intensity that electrified every arena she stepped into. Her rebounding instincts were elite, her footwork was polished, and her attitude, fearless. She didn't just play hard, she played with purpose. Every possession mattered. Every rebound was personal. Every win meant something deeper. The 2022-2023 season became one of the most dominant individual campaigns in women's college basketball history. Angel didn't just fill the stat sheet, she shattered it. Averaging over 23 points and 15 rebounds per game, she tied the NCAA record for 34 double-doubles in a single season. Game after game, she imposed her will. Her rebounding was relentless. She fought for every ball like it determined her destiny. Her scoring was versatile. She could post up, attack off the dribble, and finish through contact with authority. She brought energy and emotion that spread to everyone around her. She wasn't just LSU's best player, she was their heartbeat. But her greatness wasn't just about numbers, it was about leadership. Angel inspired her teammates with her passion, her confidence, and her belief that LSU could reach the pinnacle. She became the face of a program that had always been respected but now demanded reverence. She took a proud university and gave it swagger, flair, and identity. She embraced her nickname, the Bayou Barbie, as a symbol of duality, showing that a woman can be both powerful and poised, fierce and feminine. Angel Reese redefined what it means to compete with style and substance. And then came the 2023 NCAA tournament, a run that solidified her as a legend. LSU played with a combination of grit, chemistry, and confidence that captivated fans nationwide. Reese's dominance in the paint and her leadership on the court pushed LSU past powerhouse programs on the way to the national championship game. Facing Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes, Angel delivered once again, recording a double-double and leading LSU to their first-ever national title. When the final buzzer sounded, confetti falling from the ceiling, Angel stood at the center of history. Yet it wasn't just the victory that made headlines. It was how she celebrated it. Her unapologetic gestures, her competitive fire, and her willingness to express emotion became a cultural flashpoint. Critics talked. Debates raged. But through it all, Angel Reese never wavered. She stood firm in who she was, passionate, confident, and proud. She reminded everyone that emotion in sports isn't arrogance, it's expression. That confidence isn't disrespect, it's earned belief. Her response to the criticism was simple and powerful. I'm too hood, I'm too ghetto. This is for the girls that look like me. That single moment transcended basketball. It became a statement about representation, about freedom, and about standing in your truth no matter who's watching. Angel Reese had become more than a champion. She had become a symbol. The championship elevated Angel to superstardom. But what makes her special is that she's never lost sight of who she is. Despite the fame, the interviews, and the spotlight, she's still grounded. She still talks about her love for her city, her family, and her roots. She still embraces being a role model for the next generation of young girls, especially black girls, who see in her a reflection of possibility. She reminds them that you can wear lashes and still grab 20 rebounds, that you can paint your nails and still fight for every loose ball. She's rewriting the script of what strength looks like in women's sports. Off the court, Angel Reese has built an empire of her own. Through NIL deals with major brands, she's become one of the most marketable athletes in college sports. But her approach to business mirrors her approach to basketball: smart, confident, and authentic. She's strategic about her brand, using her platform not just to profit but to inspire. Whether she's modeling, attending the Met Gala, or using her voice for social causes, Angel carries herself with the same poise she shows on the court. She's building a legacy that's as much about empowerment as it is about excellence. Her influence stretches far beyond sports. Angel has become a cultural force, bridging the gap between athletics, entertainment, and fashion. She's been featured in major publications, honored at award shows, and celebrated by icons across industries. Yet through all of it, she continues to put in the work. Because at her core, Angel Reese is a competitor. She knows fame fades, but legacy lasts. And legacy is built through consistency, discipline, and purpose. When Sue Bird retired, when Candace Parker became an ambassador for the game's next generation, players like Angel Reese stepped forward as the face of the future. She represents where women's basketball is heading: vibrant, visible, and unapologetically authentic. She's part of a new wave of athletes who understand that visibility is power. Every time she steps onto the floor, she's not just playing for herself. She's playing for every girl who was ever told to tone it down, to act humble, or to stay quiet. Angel's message to them is clear: be loud, be proud, be you. And as she transitions toward the professional stage, the expectations are sky high. But if there's one thing Angel Reese has proven time and again, it's that she thrives under pressure. Her work ethic remains unmatched. Early mornings, extra reps, constant film study. She's refining every part of her game, from her mid-range jumper to her defensive footwork, because she knows that greatness isn't a moment, it's a mindset. The Mamba mentality that defined legends like Kobe Bryant lives on through players like Angel, who refuse to settle for anything less than excellence. Her leadership continues to evolve too. Teammates describe her as someone who lifts others, who celebrates their success, who leads not through ego but through energy. She's vocal, passionate, and protective of her team, the kind of player who makes everyone around her better. She understands that leadership isn't just about performance, it's about presence. Beyond the hardwood, Angel uses her platform for purpose. She's been vocal about mental health, social justice, and women's equality in sports. She's advocated for fair treatment, better coverage, and greater respect for women's basketball. Every word she speaks carries weight because it's backed by authenticity and action. She's not afraid to challenge norms or call out inequities, because she's living proof that change happens when you refuse to conform. Angel Reese's story is still being written, but already, her impact feels generational. She's a reminder that greatness isn't always polished. Sometimes, it's raw, passionate, and real. She's proof that confidence and compassion can coexist, that femininity and ferocity are not opposites, but reflections of the same strength. Her legacy won't just be measured in points, rebounds, or championships. It'll be measured in influence. Because Angel Reese didn't just come to play basketball. She came to build a movement, one that celebrates authenticity, empowers women, and reminds everyone that success belongs to those who dare to be themselves. She's changed how fans see the game, how brands see athletes, and how young girls see their future. In a time where the world demands perfection, Angel Reese offers something better: realness. The kind that inspires, the kind that resonates, the kind that lasts. This is Angel Reese, the champion, the trendsetter, the voice of her generation, and one of the most magnetic forces in sports today. Her journey is a testament to the power of faith, family, and fearlessness. From Baltimore's playgrounds to the biggest stages in college basketball, she's shown that you can be bold and brilliant, humble and hungry, confident and compassionate, all at once. She's not done yet. The next chapters of her story are still unfolding, and if history has taught us anything, it's that when Angel Reese sets her mind on something, she makes it happen. Whether it's another championship, a gold medal, or a new platform to empower others, she'll keep moving forward, one game, one goal, one purpose at a time. Thank you for watching and joining us on this journey through the extraordinary story of Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, the champion, the leader, and the woman redefining what greatness looks like. If her story reminded you that confidence is power, that authenticity is strength, and that believing in yourself is the first step toward changing the game, then take a moment to like this video, share it with a fellow fan, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Because in every era, there are players who play the game, and then there are those who transform it.